Do you think we finally got this project done, man? Now all the music is done and shit. You know why you think it came to fruition, bro?
What do you mean, like as far as the
Well,
album?
yeah, because like we did stuff in the past. Well, we tried to do group stuff in the past, and the quality won't there. It wasn't just a good idea, but we actually got it done. We actually got a project done.
I think it. Okay, for me, it's really two parts that made it real for me. The first one is when me and you had that conversation, and this is literally the day that we made this group chat that we are currently in right now with everybody in it. Before we had made that, me and you had a conversation. We were just talking about Monosound and where we're going as far as like what's next, or what we're gonna do, how we're gonna bring it back. Because originally it was kind of like everybody's all over the place, and me and Phil were gonna try to just like reboot this motherfucker. But I was like, man, I really want to get everybody else involved. And Phil was like, well, how the fuck do we do that? And I just, I was just talking. I was like, bro, we should just do a group album. At first, like when I first said it, Phil, I saw that look at Phil. Phil was like, man, hell no. Like, no. But the more we kept talking about it, we kind of was like, all right, well, let's present it to the group. And then we had made the group chat and presented it to everybody, and everybody was on board with it. So everybody was like, I think the thing that really put it in position for me was the lake house. When we did All in the Family, when you played the beat for me, originally the All in the Family beat was supposed to be Ryan and Phil joint. I heard that beat, I was like, bro, for some reason I think everybody can be on this. And then that's when I kind of started scoping out and laying out the blueprint for All in the Family, bro. And then the next morning when everybody woke up, Phil played that shit for everybody. Everybody was fucking with it. Everybody started writing their verses. We had the order already. Boom. Everybody that was at the lake house got everything done that they needed to get done. And then when we sent that shit over to Ray and Jarvis, when Ray and Jarvis finally got their verses laid out on it, that's when I knew. I was like, okay, this is big. And everybody started capitalizing on that. Like I said, I'm gonna say, bro, everybody move at their pace, and I think, but I know I say that shit, but I think this experience is gonna help us and teach us what not to do whenever we go to do the next one. But other than that, I mean, I love it. Like, this will stick with me forever. That like, damn, I got one under the belt with my brothers. This is something that we've been trying to do since or now. You feel me?
Yes.
So, and the fact that not only did we get to make, instead of making a song, we made 3 songs with everybody, and we fucking brought Pina on board, not LOA, but Manu. So, like, that's like something that we're gonna always have. Everybody played their role very well in this project. So that's something that's just gonna stick with me. Like, damn, we got one. Like, we got one.
Got one.
So.
Yeah.
I was talking to my nigga Phil.
Oh.
Well, I got another nigga named Phil.
Oh.
And he made music, and he was like, yeah, I see you in a group now. And I was like, a group? And I was like, man, them the same niggas I've been running with since high school. You feel me? Like, ain't nothing changed, you know what I'm saying? He said, word? Like, all y'all went to school together? I'm like, bro, man, we grew up together, like, my brothers, you feel me? Like, he was like, damn. And I thought about that shit, like, we've been doing this shit for a long time.
Yes.
A long time, bro. And I'm saying, trying to think about a business plan, and this is it.
Not again.
Enough! Hey man,
I can't wait.
but let me ask you as one of the producers, one of the creators, and hell, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, this album basically sound like a June album featuring everybody else, cause nigga, you're on so many fucking songs. Like you're on a lot of songs. Like I was sitting here playing, I was like, damn, bro, there go June again.
Bro, I was gonna say that I'm just honored to be in so many songs, you know.
Man, let me ask you,
I feel
man. Why do you think the stars aligned for us to make this project now, bro? Like why do you think it really worked out the way it did?
Because I feel like we each individual kind of balance out the other in a way, bro. If you hear the song, every fucking track that has three of us or two of us, it balances. Like it sounds so good. Like the track with me and you, it sounds so good together. You know.
What?
The track with you, Phil, and no, I said Phil. You, Phil. You, Jarvis, and Pina. That shit sounds so good together.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like it just. Everyone complements each other in a different way, and the stars aligned perfectly at this time because number one, I feel like we did take our time with it.
Yeah.
We weren't rushing anything out, and number two, I feel like yo, everything we did needed this time. It needed to like grow with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if we had, imagine we produced everything, mixed everything last year and put it out. It would not sound this good.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't.
It would not sound as good.
And that's another thing. I was like, if we would have tried to do this years in the back when I was talking to Ryan, I was like, bro, 75% of this album is produced by us or somebody that we know personally. So it's not YouTube and BeatStars beats. No, this is all original production for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
What it is.
I mean, we tried to do a whole bunch of group shit back in the day. That shit didn't work out.
I mean, shit, goddamn, life can take you through some shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like all of us had to experience some life first, bro. Like, had to experience, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, had to experience some things, bro. You feel me? And that alone helped us in our craft, you feel me? Helped us get better with our craft. To be honest with you. At least I know I can say that for myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know the shit that I went through help make me a better man and a better artist, you feel me? Father, all that shit.
This shit's stupid. This might be number two, my nigga. This might be number two right here. This might be number two. Yes, sir. Jarvis, you turned that bitch way the fuck up. Hold on, I gotta play that bitch.
You know what we
again.
do, man.
I gotta play that bitch again. You turned that bitch up, boy. Goddamn. What the fuck, Trill? How? Bitch, how you always do it?
That's why
This a consistent nigga.
I feel like the time is now because everybody has, I don't want to say reached a prime, but everybody's reached a kind of stride individually. You know what I'm saying? Where they're kind of doing their own thing, they're kind of involved in their own thing. But at the same time, everybody's mindset is up to date. So, you know what I'm saying? We've all made it a responsibility to kind of take care of it. So I think that's what helped, you know, everybody come together and take care of that shit.
Okay. It'd be like something underneath.
Gotcha.
Y'all don't want my voice on there? You can just keep.
Bro, you want your voice on? We got a lot of shit to record.
Huh?
So
You don't know. You can't sing it.
You
don't think that's good enough?
All right, so let's do that. Let's do one more.
One more take of that?
Yeah, one more take of that.
That's my brother. That's my dog.
That's my brother. That's my dog. That's my nigga. Let's keep it short and keep it tall.
Welcome to Monosound Monday. We got another great episode for y'all. I am Ryan.
And I'm Phil Simple, aka Phil Nasty, aka Big Phil. What's good, y'all?
What's going on, world, man? Glad y'all came through. We going live. So we're gonna get right into the show. So as we do every single Monday, how was your weekend, my brother?
Going pretty good, man. Got some good news that we're gonna keep on the hush hush as of right now. And you know,
unveil it later on. But definitely doing pretty good, man. How was your weekend as well? Manu, mute yourself, my boy. You was definitely muted.
What's happening, gang? I'm sorry for the little lateness. You know what I'm saying? I just got off work and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? What's good live? What's good the world with the world? How was y'all weekend, my guys?
Man, my weekend was straight. My kids, they had their basketball game, first basketball game this week. They had it at two different locations, so I had to go with my boy, and Mama went with big girl. First game of the season. Just excited to see how they grow in it, and everything. Um,
Mhm.
so it was a good week, and it's always a good week when family good, everybody good. Like we said, we got some big news over the past weekend that we're gonna keep on the hush and hush. We're gonna reveal that at a later
Sir.
date. But man, the morale here at Monosound Music Group right now is on an all-time. We are on an
That's
all-time high.
we up. We up. We definitely hope y'all enjoyed the New Year's episode, the day one episode and the day one
Yes.
Wednesday reviews. Once again, thank you to our tech guy, Mono Sound Bobby, for being on the ones and twos in the background. And Manu, man, how was your weekend, bro? Work a lot.
Man, work a lot, man. It was bittersweet. Personal reasons or whatever the case may be. But I would like to say, bro, love on whoever love on you, man. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like you got other shit you feel like other shit is more important than, you know what I'm saying, spending whether it's 5-10 minutes with that person you know what I'm saying, you cherish and all that, man. Just take take all the time you need, man. To just yeah, man, just love on you, love on who love on you, man.
Absolutely, bro. I second that for
Most
sure,
definitely.
man. Good words, more powerful words from Manu. So let's get into the last week, the weekend. Some things that might have turned the little world on its axis for a little bit. We're gonna get into some sports. Today, last weekend. The last weekend
Yeah.
of the NFL regular season. Uh, I will tell you, I do not have a dog in a fight. My New Orleans Saints have been eliminated from the playoffs, even though we
Mm.
did win 48-17. A lot of people talking about, oh, y'all supposed to be in victory formation, and y'all went and scored again, running it up. Yeah, it is what it is.
Disrespect.
It's
Disrespect,
disrespectful, but if we're gonna do it to anybody, I'm glad we did it to the Falcons. You know what I'm saying?
bruh.
But
In all sports, there's unwritten rules. We done seen
right,
the Golden State Warriors be up and somebody go down there and dunk one more time. We done
right.
seen them fights happen.
But I've seen
Can't
those.
break them
But
unwritten rules, man.
yeah, but I can understand because when you're in victory formation, that means the defense is also in a certain formation as well. So, to be in victory formation and kind of go for it, it could risk injury. That's it's not necessary. So I will say that's the
Mhm.
only thing about it that even as a Saints fan, I can say I'm before being a Saints fan, I'm all about player safety. I never like to see anybody get hurt. Not that anybody did get hurt on that actual play, but it could have happened. One thing about me, I'm a diehard Saints fan, but when it comes to, the reality of it, these guys are putting their bodies on the line, making millions to make sure they can take care of their families and feed themselves and have a healthy career. So I'm all about player safety before anything, before being a fan, all that. So,
Yeah,
I know that
and
was
even making that call, it was definitely a lack of sportsmanship on the leader.
yeah. But
Definitely
a
on
lot
the
of it got misconstrued. Even James Winston, had the interview. He said it wasn't Da who made the call. He made the call for victory, which means to kneel the ball down and end the game. But he said that the offense wanted to make the decision to go for it. So a lot of people put all that blame on Da. It wasn't Da's call. Da made the right call. Team took it upon themselves to make the play, and that's what happened. Uh,
yeah.
so we'll see what the Saints offseason looks like. But shout out to all the teams that made the playoffs. I will say that outside of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they're in our division, and I can't help that. But but shout out to everybody else, man. Shout out to C.J. Stroud and the
Hey,
Houston Texans.
hey,
For real,
hey, Hey, Pops and Will in the comments talking about them Cowboys, man. Them Cowboys.
Hey man,
They
you
did
gotta
some
give it
work.
up.
They did
Gotta
some
give it
work.
up for him, man. Dak told y'all at the beginning of last season, I'm not throwing 10 interceptions. And he didn't. He threw 9. You feel me? He threw 9. So, we're gonna see
I
what the
would say
playoffs look like.
what I would say about the Cowboys is their defense is scary. It's scary.
It's scary, but the refs are even more scary because I feel like they give Michael Parsons a very hard time on that defensive side of the ball. He gets a lot of unnecessary calls on him. So, we'll see how it goes. Everybody's probably expecting Dallas to do what Dallas do. But I've said, maybe Dallas is who they really are this year. Maybe they do have a good identity this year. Maybe, that can get them over the hump. We'll see. Um, Especially now knowing that it's not really wide open in the NFC. I think San Francisco. If I had to, if I was a betting man, I would put my money on San Francisco coming out the NFC. They got that home field advantage. The defense been locked in. You got 2 weeks of a Brock Purdy, and that offense. Kittle, all of them boys resting up. They didn't play. They didn't play Sunday, and they got a first round bye. So you got those boys rested up, and they're gonna be playing in San Fran. So it looks good for them. Philly kind of looked questionable down the stretch. They're the first team to go 10-1 and only, win 2 more games on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
We're gonna see how Jalen and AJ and those boys, Jason Kelsey, how they regroup and get back on par with each other. We're gonna see what Detroit is gonna do. It's actually very fitting that we have in the first round, we have the Detroit Lions versus the LA Rams, the battle of the quarterbacks who were traded for each other. So that'd be cool seeing that both of them, both of them have played in the Super Bowl under the Rams. Matt Stafford was the one that got the dub. Jared Goff, unfortunately, he didn't. But it's exciting to see what the Lions are going to do in the playoffs. This is new territory, but their leader has that experience. He done took a team to the Super Bowl, so we'll see how they do. And over on the AFC side, like I said, shout out to the Houston Texans and CJ Stroud, rookie year, making the playoffs, turning up at the end of the season. Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Got to give a shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers because when everybody wrote them off, they made a quarterback change, and now it look like Mason Rudolph and them boys they sliding into the playoffs with a lot of momentum on their hands. So don't sleep on the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's still current, man. They are the Super Bowl team. You feel me? Like that's what they do. But at the same time, you got that boy Lamar Jackson, that bad man Lamar Jackson. Who I feel should be the MVP. We're gonna see what they do in the playoffs this year, man.
Hey man, hey, Nico said the Ravens gonna win it all. Even though Nico is a Falcons fan, he think the Ravens gonna win it all.
I mean, it's a safe bet, man, to put it on them. It's a safe bet. Oh, another thing that I did want to mention that kind of quietly turned it up at the end of the season that you probably shouldn't sleep on too, the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers. They made the playoffs. It's their first year without Aaron Rodgers. In the playoffs with Jordan Love. In the playoffs with new quarterback, man. So, they really caught momentum at the end of the season. So excited to see what they're gonna do in the playoffs. So y'all know, stay tuned next week. Playoffs going on. I will say this: the only thing I'm not a fan of when it comes to these playoffs is now that there is a playoff game on a Monday. I'm not a fan of that because it's a quick turnaround when you play on Monday as opposed to playing on a Sunday, or even a Saturday if we have Saturday playoff games this year. So I mean, we'll see how it go. I'm just not a fan of it, but I know they spread the field out a little more. So
Also, I don't know if y'all
we'll
heard,
see.
but since we're on sports, Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather will be fighting in an exhibition again.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about that? Is it worth watching, or is it just another money
Like I
grab?
said, for me personally, what they did in 2015, I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? I can live with that. These guys are older now. It's an exhibition, so it's not like an official, deal that's going on. But I mean, as a fan of boxing and both of those guys, I'm definitely gonna tune in. Another thing that has been signed: Francis Ngannou will be fighting Anthony Joshua instead of Deontay Wilder. Fighting Anthony Joshua. So that's gonna be a match. You know, I was very impressed with Francis Ngannou in this fight against Tyson Fury. Not too many people can say they knocked down the Gypsy King in a match.
Hey,
And
hey, I feel like he won, but that's just controversy.
I did too, but you know, going back and looking at the card, I can see why Tyson won, because if you go and look back at the card, Tyson definitely landed more punches than Francis did. It's just Francis had that knockdown, you know, and that's what happened in that fight. But I'm excited to see what Francis does against Anthony Joshua. He's very confident. He's very confident, believing that he can get it taken down. So we'll see. You know, we got some boxing matches. For God forbid anybody gets injured, because we still didn't get John Jones and Stipe, and you know that still kind of sets a little bit. That's switching over to the UFC side of things, but you know it looked like a good year in boxing. Yes, sir.
Quick question for the chat, because I know we can go on and ramble and just talk about sports all day. But quick question for the chat: what is the point of Mayweather even going in the ring one more time, bro? Why he just can't be 50-0 and leave it alone and walk away being the greatest of his class?
I mean,
I'm gonna let the
y'all
comments
answer
do.
that in the chat. We like to
Yeah,
see what y'all have to say.
answer that in the chat for us.
Now, before we get
Mika
into our
already said
interview with
money.
our
Mika said
special
money
guest,
off rip.
now before we get into our interview tonight with our special guest, Planet Joe, we got to talk about what happened this weekend or last week. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my dog. He's our mascot. He likes to make a lot of noise. But we got to get into this weekend, man. January 1st, man, came out swinging. We got to talk about Cat Williams on the Shannon Sharp podcast, Club Shay Shay. Before I get into what I feel about it, man, I want to see what's y'all thoughts on that, man.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real brief. It felt like 2013 and Kendrick dropped that control verse all over again. It felt like, yes, he was throwing jabs, and whether he got a personal vendetta or personal beef with these other comedians or not, it really sounded like he was calling comedians out and saying, "Hey, y'all lacking at the sport of comedy right now, and we need to step it up." Because I don't think, even though Chappelle was definitely consistent throughout these last years with Netflix and stuff, I don't think he dropped nothing last year. Chris Rock only dropped something because of the Will Smith slap. Kevin Hart, we don't know when we're gonna get another stand up from Kevin
He
Hart.
just
He's
dropped this.
doing
He just
movies.
dropped a special on
So,
Peacock.
oh yeah,
Kevin Hart
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
dropped a
Kevin,
special on
Kevin,
Peacock a couple minutes ago.
yeah, yeah.
And he
So
has a
it's
movie
like,
premiering on Netflix.
see what
You
I'm
know,
saying? He got TV shows, but like probably like all the people that Cat Williams look to for comedy ain't really being as competitive or dropping anything in comedy. So it felt like the Kendrick Control verse all over again. Like y'all need to step up.
Um,
what's your thoughts, Manu?
well, my thoughts are, man, he spoke. I'm saying, whether I don't know these people internally, you know what I'm saying? I don't know these people personally or anything, but um, he was speaking his truth, and when everybody responded off what he was saying, I didn't see nobody say he was a liar. He didn't lie about nothing he said. Everybody rebutted, but nobody called that man a liar. And with that being said, man, bro can run a 4.2 or whatever the fuck it is.
It was
Yeah, I
a
seen it.
4.47. Let's be honest, it was not a 4.2.
Um, he has receipts on Cedric and Entertainer stealing bro's the dude that he was working with jokes. There's a video on it. If y'all want to see, I'll tag y'all on that. But Ricky Smiley, he came after him hard. He said, bro, uh, you can't do nothing but be in a dress, so nigga. In my contract, bro, when we did something together, in my contract said you had to be in a dress because that's what you're good at. And he put out his receipts for that too. So like, nobody's calling this man a liar, bro. So therefore, like, hey,
I mean, my take on it is this: I feel like Cat was telling the truth, but in the same breath of telling those big truths, it was really covered up with subjective opinions. So yeah, he was telling the truth about the things that have proof. But to go out there and say a guy like Kevin Hart, who has done box office numbers for comedy and movies and all this type of stuff, that he isn't funny, that's crazy. That's asinine. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
sit here and say that Cedric and Steve never performed at the Comedy Store when Guy Tori literally posted up a video of Cedric coming out and performing at said Comedy Store. You know, it's truth but covered up with opinions, and some of them just wasn't even true. Some of it just, you might have not been aware that he performed at the Comedy Store, but these other guys seen that he performed at the Comedy Store. At the end of the day, I will never let what one person says change my opinion on how I feel about people. I believe Kevin Hart is funny. I believe Steve Harvey is funny. I believe Cedric the Entertainer is funny. These
Nah, for
guys
real.
are comedy. These guys are top comedy guys in the game. You know what I'm saying? Now, you stealing jokes, that this, that, and the third, I get it. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about it. It's the same thing in hip hop. And people just went crazy on Rod Wave because they found out he was literally copy and pasting lyrics from people, of any genre. So I can get what you're saying, but to sit here and say these guys aren't funny, and these guys literally have made a fortune taking care of themselves and their families off of this comedy, man, that's kind of crazy, in my opinion, to say that. So as far as putting on the dress, this that, and the third, man, that's totally subjective as well. You know what I'm saying? It's very
I,
subjective.
I will
Uh,
also I will also give big ups to Cat Williams for standing up for the late great Bernie. You know what I'm saying? He made sure that these people will not shit on him or tarnish his legacy after he was gone. And
Nah, for real.
I don't
I
think
really
anybody tarnished Bernie's legacy after he was gone.
comedy, bro. It's deep, bro. It's deep, bro. Bro. It's deep, bro.
I mean, that's my thing. It's like, here's the thing with the Cat Williams.
Percy,
People love controversy. People love drama. People love when people come out and say these things about him. Now, like I said, he was definitely sharing some truths. Uh, the things that are proven, absolutely, you're sharing some truths, but the rest of it is very subjective, and it's just like, why would I just go along with everything that he's saying and taking it as truth when, as much as they proved that certain people were stealing jokes, this, that, and the third, the same people had receipts of saying, hey, well, this person also did this. Like, they pointed out how Cat Williams, he took the whole coming out with entrance music, he took that from JB Smooth when JB Smooth was doing underground comedy in 96. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like hip hop. Nothing is really, I mean, stuff is original when you write it, but everybody takes things from every generation of comedy. I'm pretty sure all these top comedians probably pulled from Richard Pryor, who we all feel is the GOAT of comedy. If you ask any comedian who the GOAT of comedy is, they will tell you Richard Pryor is the standard. You know what I'm saying? So everybody pulls from that. My thing is, I went into that with an open mind. I went there, he hit us with a whole bunch of one-liners. And the thing about it is, Cat did what Cat does. He was very entertaining. We got a
Yeah.
lot of things that we're gonna take and we're gonna use that all throughout the year. And that's the beauty of Cat Williams. But other than that, man, sometimes you just gotta stand on what you believe. And you don't have to take everything that he says for face value. Like, you said something about, keeping, Bernie's legacy alive and not tarnishing it. I don't think Bernie's legacy was ever tarnished. He probably had more issues, of course, like the Steve Harvey thing when he was alive. That was something that was going on when he was alive. They never, but other than that, it was, he definitely gave us something to talk about. So I
It's
think
definitely and
all the comedians can benefit from this now. Cat's on tour right now. Mike Epps is on tour right now. He's saying he wish Cat would have said something about him. Everybody had a response. So now it's like, I think what Cat really did in a way was put that spark back into comedy. Probably going to see a lot
yes,
of these
he's took the game.
comics go
It's
back to
Kendrick.
that stand up,
It's
go back to stand up
Kendrick
instead of
control verse all over again. It's Kendrick Control verse all over again, just
Absolutely.
in comedy form. That's it.
Right. So, I mean, I think it's gonna be a good year in comedy. It's gonna be a resurgent in comedy. So it'd be nice to see what these comedians do. So all I'm gonna say is, all the comedians out there, man, y'all gonna do your thing. Y'all gonna make us laugh. Y'all gonna make us cry, man. Y'all gonna do your thing. Uh, take if you want to take anything from it, take it as motivation and get out there and grind. You know what I'm saying? But fellas, it's about that time. We about to
Yes.
get into it with our very special guest, Planet Joe. Phil,
All right.
simple.
Before we get them in here, let me write down or let me tell y'all a little bit about Mr. Planet Joe. The real name is Joseph Talley Jr. I ain't gonna put your whole government out there like that, brother. But Joseph Talley Jr., better known as Planet Joe, born October 14th, 1996, is an up and coming artist from Spartanburg, South Carolina. And you can follow him on his journey as he brings new sound in hip hop and rap genre. So, what is going on, my brother Planet Joe?
What's going on, boss?
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the Monosound Live.
I think you muted up,
You
bro.
got yeah, you're gonna have to go to your
Oh my bad.
sound.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
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 yes.
sir.
sir.
I bet. My bad. My bad. What's going on with y'all?
What's
Not
going
much,
on, my
man.
brother? How you doing?
Thank you for coming through for sure. Thank you for coming through on our Monday show, man. We're ready to chop it up with you, man.
Most definitely. What y'all got
Na-
for me?
Now, man, let me ask you this, man. You are one of my Art Institute alumni brothers, but I
Yes, sir.
never really got to ask you what brought you to the Art Institute in the first place, man.
It was closer. Uh, I was one of those teenage pregnancy stories. The teenage father. I live in South Carolina, so
Mhm.
I needed a quicker way back on the weekend. See my boy type shit.
Oh,
So
nah,
that's why I chose. I was thinking about Full Sail, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you trying to go all the way to
yeah,
Florida,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Florida is beautiful. I wanted to go to Florida, but hey, things happen.
and
I ain't
and,
mad
and,
at it.
and just to piggyback off that, man, when I say he is a dedicated father, man, this man used to leave Atlanta, Georgia at any time that his son wanted him and go back home to Spartanburg, South Carolina, just to, make check on his son and then still
Yeah.
go and be back in school whenever we like the class would be at 9 a.m., you know? So
Yeah.
he's definitely a
Listen,
dedicated father.
thank
Hey,
God
man.
inflation didn't
Shouts
hit.
to you, man. Shouts out to you, man. And there's not a lot like that no more, man. So big ups to you, brother.
Appreciate it. I'm glad inflation hit late because if it would have hit then, I would have been
Woo!
broke. Like gas
Man,
money.
yeah,
Golly.
I already know, man. So, it's usually a question that I ask every artist that comes through on the Mono Sound Monday set. When did you know? When did you know this is what you wanted to do?
Well, I remember my friends came up to me one day, and well, actually, it was one of my friends. His name he go by Frederick, and he wanted to make a song, and I told him I don't know how to record stuff. We could do it off a phone or whatever. So we went to my other homie, Carl's house. He goes by Carl. That's when I saw that you could record at the crib. So we made our first song there, just bullshitting around, and that's when I really I was just like, okay, this is pretty cool. Plus, I wanted to be the cool kid that could rap, so I was just like, yeah, let's try that. That's when I really started. That's how I knew.
Okay.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's how most of us, kind of had that. I feel like everybody has that moment of we can remember clearly, like, yo, this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm passionate about. This this is it. So,
Yeah,
that's why I ask everybody that comes through because I think that's very important of remembering why you wanted to do this in the first place.
for
I want
sure.
to get back off Ryan, man. You was always good with words. Like, how did I start up? How did like you
Oh,
knew you really knew like, okay, I'm really tough. I'm really nice. When did you?
it's a good question. Well, it started when I was listening to Wayne and Eminem. and like especially Eminem, how he can make like a punchline go for a whole verse, and I was just like, I want to try that. So I researched on Eminem how he used to just read the dictionary. So I didn't read the whole dictionary, didn't do that,
Right.
but I just read a few words I didn't know, looked up, and then I just started writing. Would be writing in class, just try to okay, this word rhymes with this word. How can I make this word go with this word to mean this? I just kept practicing and practicing. That's how my pen developed. So I did that.
Gotcha.
That's dope, man. That's a lot of artists don't you know what I'm saying? They don't go the extra mile, whether it's studying words, of course the dictionary. So man, it shows that you know what I'm saying you really love this. You went the extra mile to try
I could do
to
more. I could do more.
craft your sword. So
He said I can do more. This man, he always been a hard critique on himself. But just to give the people a little backstory on me and Joe's musical relationship, man. Like I said, met each other at the Arts too, and we definitely did a couple of songs together. Like on one of his projects, he got a song called "Shh," with me featured up there.
Yeah.
And then I spin it back around. I put him on my last project, Aggie, on the intro on the coast. I ain't gonna lie,
Oh,
me and
that
you
was fire.
definitely have we definitely have a brother relationship, but it's a sparring brother relationship when it comes to collaborating and stuff like that. So just seeing your growth as an artist, man, what headspace was this new project, Wasted Potential? What headspace were you at when you made this?
Well, Waste the Potential was supposed to be a whole album, not even an EP. Really, it was supposed to be like a story based album. Um, it kind of fell through when one producer did some crazy shit. Don't really matter. But really, I just put those songs together and just like, it wasted potential. It could have been something. That's what it was, really. Just
Mm-hmm.
putting together songs and just throwing something out. Now I have to like rebuild what I wanted to do, which is fine because I met another producer. He's fire. He goes by the Silent Oasis and Rowdy Russell. Shout out to them.
And just to piggyback off of what you said, because I went through a similar situation as well, where you're in a situation where you have what you this is what we're doing, and then in the middle of everything, you got to flip it and turn it on its axis and like bring to the table something brand new. So how were you able to like? What was your mindset when it happened? Like, how was you able to deal with that situation in the sense of, not just shelving it or not just throwing it away and trying to move on to something else? Like, how did you, regroup and go back to the drawing board to give us what you're giving us as far as wasted potential now?
Well, I mean, it happens to me all the time, so I'm used to it. So it's just like it's really just second nature. So I always have a backup plan when things
Right.
go awry. If that's the right word, but when things don't work out. So I just said, okay, well, these songs are already mixed. These songs, they're already put together. I already got the idea for what I want to do for music videos. So let's just go ahead and do that, and then go to Plan B, which
Gotcha.
is yeah, Plan B is gonna be awesome. I can't wait for y'all to see that one. That was gonna be
Yeah,
awesome.
man, we can't wait.
Yeah, I always gotta have a Plan B for stuff. That's how I usually do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Without a plan B, man, you got to prepare. I wouldn't say prepare for the worst, but you got to in a sense, because anything.
Mhm.
It doesn't necessarily have to be, a certain producer. It could be like, dang, maybe something on the technical end happened, and it's like, oh my god, like this is gone. So now we got to go back to the
Yeah,
drawing board. So I
yeah.
definitely get what you're saying.
It sucks though.
Yeah,
It,
definitely. It definitely.
Say
It's not gonna take
something.
that feeling away at all. But you
nah, for
gotta do
real.
what you gotta do. That's what we say about. What's up, Manu?
Nah,
what's that? How do you feel on the current state of hip hop, and do you feel like you you'll be able to, as an artist, and of course your music, do you feel like how can I put this? Do you feel like it can step up to the scene of hip hop now? Do you feel like it's do you feel like it's easier now compared like what you know hip hop was?
Um, I'll say it really depends on what you're willing to do, honestly. For me personally, I'm not a gimmicky type of artist, so I feel like my music could compete, but at the same time, me as far as like giving a show or looking stupid just to get ratings and views, that's just
Right.
not me. Um, n- well, as far as the your other question with the state of hip hop, I'm constantly looking for something new because currently what I'm hearing now, I just feel like it's watered down and just the same thing, and nobody's really like taking their time to produce a good body of work that's will eventually be called a classic. Everybody's getting in the booth just saying like, okay, yeah, no pen, I'm gonna do it off the head, blah blah blah, and you can tell in the music it's just not good, not to me at least. But
Hmm.
and I think that would be another problem with me as far as me competing to what's going on now, consistency, because they can just push stuff out. Me, I gotta take my time. So it's kind of an on that one.
Gotcha.
Oh my water, I just dropped it.
Dope, dope.
Now, now you've always been very creative with your visuals, man. What's the visuals for Wasted Potential, bro? Because
Well,
I'm here to say it. You are a finalist in our Mono Sound Review Showcase. Whenever we definitely keep getting them reviews in and stuff like that. But GG definitely was the highest rated song of last week's, no, the week before
2 weeks
last.
ago, yeah.
Yep.
I appreciate
So
that, by
you
the way.
are a finalist, and we'll
Yeah.
be moving on to the next round. Um,
To
so
the showcase.
yes, man. What is the visuals? What is the visuals like for Wasted Potential? Like what you got in the works?
Shit, I got a lot in here of what I want to do, but as far as what I can afford is the other thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like I don't want to spoil it because I already it's definitely gonna be like kind of like story driven. It's gonna
Mhm.
be all right. We're here at point A. Not my fault. Let's say okay, we're here at like point B. How do we get here? And then it explains from point A and then goes back to B where you started from in the video. Um, it's gonna be I will say this, it's going to be like in an abandoned area, like an abandoned mill. You could Google it actually, the location. If you type in Lyman abandoned mill, you could just look through those photos. That'll be like the scenery. It's pretty lit, I ain't gonna lie. My homeboy, Harry Kenya, he's gonna be shooting it, and he might have some other ideas for the visuals too. But without giving too much information on it, all I can say is it's gonna be fire, and I can't wait for y'all to see it. And depending on how long it is, depending on how much money I got. So that's it.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. You're being
Very
realistic.
dope. Um,
No, facts.
what do you want the people to take away from Wasted Potential?
Um, I mean, I have nothing for them to really take away. I just want them to think it's hard music because, like I said, I had to put it together and just throw it out. So it's
Right.
not really like what I want them to take. I just want them like I just want to have like respect as an artist. Like you can, I want them to fuck with me basically.
Facts, facts.
But yeah, I haven't dropped nothing in a while. This is what I've been doing.
Okay. Gotcha.
Dope.
Type shit.
Also,
Oh,
man,
that's good.
how how hard or how easy it is to book you for a feature or you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I mean, you could just hit me up and say, "Hey, I want you on the song." Now, I am currently going through writer's block, so I might be a little late getting you the feature, but it's not hard. I got dead ass, yo. I got like 4 songs to record. Dang, y'all. Dang, I got homework to do. I got 5 songs to record,
And is
and
it
then
and is it like
crazy.
and is it like you jump on anything or is it gotta be you type feel in there?
It's
I'll
pretending like anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to answer that for you, Joe. But
go ahead.
if
Go
you
ahead.
Oh
listen,
Lord.
if you listen
He
to
said I
his
gotta
song,
take over.
yeah, it's like that's like real stripped back hip hop. Like it's like not a
Yeah.
lot of going on versus
Yeah.
on the
Boom
coast
bap and
on
shit.
Aggie. It's a lot going on. Joe do damn near anything, bro.
I do. I do. I do have one pet peeve. If you send me a beat and the bass isn't in the same key as the melody, I'm not getting on it. I hate that. I hate it so much. I don't, it just don't make sense to me, and it just hits my ear and makes me want to throw up. I can't get on it. That's the only way I won't get on the
And
track.
have you ever performed?
Yes, yeah, I performed a lot I used to perform a lot when I was in Atlanta. I only did
Hmm.
2 performances last year. That was because I was trying to get projects and stuff together. But yeah, I love to perform. I need to perform this year. I need to set something up.
I never hit the stage. So what advice could you give me, man?
Um, I'll say first time performance, I would say just perform with the words in the background just in case you get cold feet and like forget your words and choke up. Um, be yourself. Even if you look goofy, if you just standing stiff, you'll look goofier standing stiff than just being yourself. So loosen up, type shit. And I had one more. Just get into it. Honestly, like don't be afraid to. I wouldn't say stage dive. Nobody gonna catch you, but don't don't be afraid to cut a backflip or something. You feel me? Like just have fun with it.
For sure.
And
Appreciate it.
breathe. Breathe.
Mhm.
Breathe,
You said
yeah.
what?
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying?
Breathe.
I'm gonna ask as many artists as I
Yeah.
can, man. Try to intake this information, man.
That's the
And
standard
my
of
It's
I ain't gonna lie, man. My last question for you, Joe.
mhm.
Cause you used to get us knocked on the doors by police about it. Guys kicked out of the dorm rooms about it.
I knew you was gonna say that shit, bro.
What
He couldn't help it.
what producer did you do on Wasted Potential where you possibly had the neighbors knocking on your door, man?
Say that question one more time.
I said, what producing did you do on Wasted Potential where you possibly had the neighbors knocking on the door, man? Like it was just
I,
hard hitting.
I actually did no production on this project. This is the first project I did that I did not produce on. So
Mm,
I didn't do. Majority of the beats were from Rowdy Russell. Shout out to him again. And one
yes, sir.
beat was from a guy named Luke Faprez. That song was recorded, I think later than 2018. That's an old song. Really old
Mm.
song. Yeah, no production on this one. Maybe the next one. Not this one.
Gotcha.
Nah,
Okay.
I'll
most
have
definitely.
neighbors knocking on the door.
Well, before we get into your record, man, last thing we always do here, man. Let the people know where they can find you at, man.
You can find me on all platforms. Social media wise, at the official Planet Joe on Instagram. Officially underscore Joe on Twitter, and the official Planet Joe on YouTube. It's best if you just go through Instagram. I barely use Twitter. So that's why I
Same.
mainly promote. Yeah, for real. Sorry,
Same.
every time I go on Twitter, bro, I see porn. It's just crazy. Twitter porn is
I
wild.
swear about that.
Can't do it.
All right. So, man, we're
Oh
gonna let
shit.
you do the honors, man. We're gonna let you do the honors of introducing your record that we're gonna play here right now.
Okay, well, this is GG by myself, produced by Rowdy Russell.
I heard it here, man.
Yay. Split.
Rowdy Russell.
Water was so cold. Good gracious. Isolate myself, avoid to hide my faces. I don't beat around the bush, I said, good gracious. Anything I want, I take it. Water was so cold. Good gracious. Isolate myself, avoid to hide my faces. I don't beat around the bush, I said, good gracious. I've been sticking to myself, don't really let no one get close. You can call it paranoia, I'd rather protect my soul, silence the phone. Nothing personal, just like being alone, that's how it goes. Lately I've been in the zone, focus on building a home. Nothing to explain, cause if you know, that's how it goes. Need to get away to keep from being blown, that's how it goes. I'ma find a way to get out of the low, that's how it goes. Been partaking in these vices, knowing that it kills me slow. Why can't I be left alone? Dog, I'm really out here trying lie. And if I said I don't wish I was there, it going ghost. But that hurt people the most. Broken when I take that lead. Broken when I get too close. Feel like I can do no right. I'm just living life. We on borrowed time. We all have a price. Loco every night. At the fighting with these demons, feel I'm more than right. I might down a little shit, but I'ma be alright. Got this little light that I keep out of sight. If my eyelids getting lower, please don't blow my eye. Missed emotions, I can't use them, need to strategize. Can't be compromised. Water was so cold. Good gracious. Isolate myself, avoid to hide my faces. I don't beat around the bush, I said, good gracious. Anything I want, I take it. Water was so cold. Good gracious. Isolate myself, avoid to hide my faces. I don't beat around the bush, I said, good gracious.
There it is.
I love it.
That is
Now,
hard. That was that GD
It sounds better on the
before you
live
go,
stream. Goddamn.
by Planet Joe. Gonna be on the
before you
showcase. That
go,
song made that showcase, that Monosound showcase, man. Y'all go check that out on
yes,
all streams.
sir. Hey, but before you get up out of here, Joe, I gotta let you know, man. You in the showcase, you will be going up against another artist too, alumni, Devontae. I don't know if you remember Devontae V.
Oh, buddy with the dreads?
Yes, yeah, Shaq.
Bro, I ain't Jack,
He,
bro.
he got
Yeah.
the best song
He
last week.
he used to call me fresh because I first time he seen me, I had a snapback with fresh on it. Crazy. That I ain't seen him in a break. That'd be dope. He make good music. I might lose, trust
Mm-hmm.
me.
Now we don't got the matchups set up yet. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the matchup set up yet,
Mhm.
but he definitely, he's gonna be in there. He won last week. You won 2 weeks ago. So
That's
and it was
fire.
that song right there. Once again, people, that song right there that we just played by Planet Joe got him in that showcase. Dope ass record, man. Y'all go check that out on all streaming platforms. I'm telling you, if you ain't bop your head to that, you just ain't got no motion in your body. So, man.
What do you
I
want to say to the
appreciate
people
it.
before you get up out of here, Joe?
Drink water and eat fruit. That's why my skin's so light. You feel me?
You feel me? That's a
That's all
gym
I
right
gotta
there, y'all.
Yes, sir. Drink
Put that on
water,
a
eat fruit.
t-shirt.
Facts. Oh shit. Hey, we might be business partners. That might
See,
be a t-shirt.
come on, man. Gotta sell the product.
No, facts.
New merch.
Yeah, I
New merch.
appreciate y'all boys.
New merch.
Hell yeah, new merch.
But
No
man,
problem,
we
bro. Thank you
appreciate
for
you
coming
here.
on through, Joe.
Absolutely
Most
appreciate you
definitely.
here, my son,
Anytime.
man. Coming through. Can't wait to get back at you later when we get the showcase tournament started, man. We're gonna have you back on. Can't wait to chop it up to you. And we can't wait to go hear that EP that you got coming out of too as well.
Appreciate it. Hey, y'all need to do like venues and stuff like live performances. I'll pull up. That'd be fire.
We got some
I feel
things in
like
the
I can
works,
pull it
bro.
off.
In the
What we
works.
talking
Oh,
about?
That's crazy. That's
say
crazy.
less.
Say
Say
less,
less.
Joe. We used to be in Atlanta performing together. Say less, Joe.
Say, I'm ready for
I
anything.
used to
I'll
be this
bring my
man hype man though. For real though. I ain't gonna lie.
no facts. Facts.
That's where I
Oh,
get my ad libs from. Being this man's hype man.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find that video. But shit, I appreciate y'all boys for real. This was fun. It was real fun.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for coming
Be
through with
safe,
us.
my boy.
Yeah, be safe. Blessings.
Before you
Most
go,
definitely.
let everybody know where to follow you again.
So we're going through that again.
Instagram at the official Planet Joe. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I post the most. That's where I be at.
Right. I heard it. Y'all heard it from Planet Joe.
Yes, sir. Be my
Yes,
boy.
sir.
Y'all be safe.
You too, brother.
See you, brother.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir. I'm glad y'all fucking with the vibes. Fucking with the vibes. Talk to us, chat. What you got going on?
And the chat.
Chat on fire.
What y'all
Yeah.
talking about?
But
Hey,
man,
like
once
we
again,
said,
thank you for
drink
playing the
water
show.
and eat fruit. Drink water and eat fruit.
Y'all heard it. Thank you,
Gotta put
brother,
that
for
on the
coming
shirt.
through.
That's that new merch.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I do need about 5%. You know what I'm saying? But
Give
nah,
me a
man,
little 5%
seriously,
off
man,
the.
thank you for coming through, man. Like we said, we say it again, man. At the official Planet Joe on IG, that's where he's most active, man. Y'all go follow, y'all go tune in to what he got coming out, man. Y'all go stay tuned for the EP. Any updates of involving Planet Joe, man. Y'all go right there on that IG and get it, and y'all go pick up that record GG that they made that Monosound showcase that's coming up this spring. So, fellas, we about to hit our end of the show, man. So that's like we do every week, man. Any last words?
Yeah, I got some last words. Hey Phil, bro, I need an introduction like that, my nigga. So if I ever come on live and you know what I'm saying, my song pop out now, I need an introduction like that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fire, nigga. That shit was fire.
Me and my boy Joe got real history just like next week. Next week, just letting y'all know this, next week Devontae is locked in for next Monday interview, which was the last week's review show winner. So upcoming next Monday, Devontae will be on the show as a guest interview star. But man, we just got real history, bro. Like it's definitely, a brother. Like I said, that's a brotherly sparring. Same way me and Boston get on a song and brotherly spar. Same way me and you get on a song. It's a brotherly spar because we actually lived in the same place at the same time, went through similar situations and stuff like that. So yeah, if you ever a guest whenever you drop the next Manu track, we can definitely. I mean, your intro probably gonna be short, but we'll see.
That's
We'll
crazy.
see. We'll see
Hey,
what we
hey,
can do.
hey, Ryan, hey, Ryan, hey, Ryan. We be like, man, Manu, everybody.
Yeah, here, this guy. He's here every
This
week.
guy. What's his name
What do you
again?
want?
Bobby, put it in the chat. What's his name again? I don't even know this guy. Never heard of him.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Who? Who?
Who? How you
Cat?
spell his name? Is there a dash at the end of his name? Nah, I can't do nobody with dashes in their name.
Dash.
Bro, I ain't gonna do it to you on live, cause you know what I'm saying. You doing, you know what I'm saying. You work on my dog. I ain't gonna. I'm saying I'm gonna let you get that, dog.
But in all seriousness, my brother Manu, man, any last words before we get up out of here for the day? For
Oh
the
man,
night, excuse me.
man, y'all just stay positive. You know what I'm saying. We in a new year. I know it's cliche as hell. New year, new me, type shit. You know what
No,
I'm saying.
don't do that.
Yeah, that's cliche as fuck or whatever. But like, just stay positive, man. Just stay positive. Keep at it. You know what I'm saying. Um, love on everybody that love on you. Like I said. Yeah, man. Y'all just enjoy life. You know what I'm saying. It takes it don't take much to be happy, bro. It takes a lot to be mad. So
Yeah.
That's a quote right there. We need to put that on a shirt.
Yeah.
Don't take much to be happy. Take a lot to be
Takes a lot
mad.
to be mad.
and give me 5%.
Absolutely.
Last
So
words.
last
Not to
words
feel
for
too
your boy.
P.
Just before we get up out of here, we gotta do the rundown. We gotta pay these bills. So Wednesday, Monosound Review Show Wednesday. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys what our Wednesday reviews are consisted of for the couple of weeks coming in. We have picked our 5 winners based off of the voting from the people in the audience and the crew. We have picked 2 winners from each episode that we've done since we implemented our rating scale. Um, so for the next 3 weeks, we are going to pick 2 winners for 2 of the weeks, and then the third week we're going to pick one. We're going to have our field of 10 for our Monosound music group. What are we calling this? What do we want to call this, brothers? I guess we just call it the Monosound Music Group Showcase. It's our
Yeah.
showcase tournament that we're
Yeah.
doing. It's kind of like our own version of March Madness. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh.
we're gonna have these brackets up. We're gonna see a lot of people come in, bring in that fire, and we the people are gonna be able to give our our votes, give our ratings. You know how we do every review show. And we're gonna tally these things up, and we got a good prize. We got a great prize, grand prize for the winner of our tournament, which we will announce once we get all the all the competitors in for the tournament. We will announce what the grand prize will be at the start of the tournament. So y'all stay tuned. Um, just to tell every artist out there, y'all know the drill. Every Wednesday, submissions are open. They will close at 5 p.m. I repeat, they will close again at 5 p.m. So make sure you guys send all submissions to Monosound Music Group 1, the number 1, at gmail.com. Make sure everything is mixed and mastered. Send the versions in that you want, whether it's clean, whether it's explicit, it doesn't matter. And make sure y'all send those in to the email. Make sure you have your artist name, um, and we're gonna pick these next couple of winners, and we're gonna get our tournament started off, man. We're gonna get our brackets started off, man. We got a good grand prize coming in, so y'all submit those music, man. Submissions are open right now until 5 p.m. Wednesday, not tomorrow. 5 p.m. Wednesday. So you have from the time we leave, get off the live tonight, all day Tuesday, and up until 5 p.m. on Wednesday. So we have plenty of time. We'll throw up a post that you guys can see on the internet. If you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that does music and want to be, submit their records and get it played on the show to compete in our tournament, because I'm telling you, we talked about it. Feel simple, you can back me up on this. The grand prize is something you definitely ain't gonna want to miss out on. So,
At all.
yes. So y'all spread the word. Tell your people if you don't do music, but you got friends or cousins, or brothers, or aunties, uncles, whoever that do music, send them a message along. Hey man, Mono Sound Music Group is holding up a tournament. Get on that Wednesday show. Y'all send that music in, man. We're gonna play it full song on the show. So y'all join in, y'all tap in with the crew, and we'll see y'all Wednesday for sure. So make sure Wednesday we're gonna start the show off 9:30. 9:30 p.m. We're gonna get straight into our submissions for tomorrow's show. So y'all tune in because we're gonna turn it up, man. Hey, everybody in the comments, you guys are the judge. Not just us. You guys are also the judge. So make sure y'all come with y'all numbers ready. Scale 1 to 10. We break it down in point fives if you feel like it's a half, you know, write it down in the comments. But we're not the only judges. The people, you are the biggest judge. So y'all definitely come through ready to listen to some good music from some dope artists, some amazing artists, and we're gonna get this tournament cracked up. Any last words again, fellas, before we get out of here? If I missed anything, you
Yes.
guys want
Yes, sir. Before we get up out of here, also, if you have a Discord or you just want to come chat with the Mono Sound gang, definitely look us up on Discord at Mono Sound Music Group. And definitely, you can find Planet Joe's music in there. Once again as well, he dropped all his links in there. His Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. If you want to just go check out that Gigi again, so definitely shout out to Planet Joe and come into our Discord if you also want to find some of his music. Also, you will see Mono Sound music links in there as well. You will see Ryan Christian, Manu, Feel Simple, the whole Mono Sound music gang. Music links in that Discord. And once again, not only are we opening up our live show reviews, if you have any collaboration reviews that you want to throw in the Discord as well, stuff that you're not too certain of, stuff that you got a song but you ain't got no chorus to it, you kind of want a little bit of help on the chorus, or you got the chorus down pat but you don't know where to go to on the verses or whatever case may be, there is a collaboration review on the Discord tab as well. So definitely come into our Discord and come chill and hang out with us. Definitely chop it up. Have we want to open up the community and just bring good vibes, man. So shout out to everybody that popped in on tonight's live, join the chat. Shout out to Planet Joe once again, and
yeah.
thank you. It's Mono Sound Monday right there.
Thank y'all for coming up. And another thing before we get out of here, You already know. Follow us at Monosound Music Group on Instagram and on TikTok. And go subscribe to us over on YouTube
Yes,
at
sir.
Monosound Music Group. If you go on our IG, man, you can click the link tree in the bio. It has everything there that you need. One click away. It takes 2 seconds to send a follow, man, and we follow everybody back. And it's just to keep you updated with content, any breaking news, anything that we got going on. Y'all stay active with the team. And it's your opportunity to know when we go live, you'll get those notifications. All you got to do is follow us at Monosound Music Group. But, fellas, that's another great Monday show.
What's
Shout out to
good,
YBB.
YBB?
Shout out.
What's
Another one
good,
of our winners who
YBB?
will be in the showcase as well. Another one of our winners who will be in the showcase. YBB, shout out to you. He was one of our winners from last week as well with Devontae. So we'll be hearing from you real soon as well, man. But for here at Monosound Music Group, I'm Ryan.
Feel simple.
Nah, nigga, it was me next. Nigga, goddamn, let's do this
You
goddamn.
always last. Come on, bro. You the little brother. We gotta get this right, man.
You just here to get by.
For us here at Monosound Music Group, it's your boy Ryan.
Feel simple.
And this is Manu. God damn, we
We'll
got
see
it
y'all
right.
here Wednesday, but we also will see y'all back here next Monday. Same Monday time, same Monday channel, same Monday station. Monosound, we out. Peace.
We ain't asking for greatness, we take it. We ain't staring at it, we steal it. So if you being mediocre, get the fuck out the way, cause me and my brothers come to take it.
Yeah. That's my brother. That's my dog. That's my nigga. Let's keep it short and keep it tall. Actions ain't too Christian, so watch how you come across. I'm ready with a bond. Sometimes loyalty has a cause. I know it's hard to love.